Hello children, today we are going to solve the numericals of chapter 1 Physical Quantities and Measurement. Here the first question, the length, breadth and height of a water tank is given 5 meter, 2.5 meter and 1.25 meter respectively. Calculate the capacity of the water tank in meter cube and liter. So here length, breadth and height is given. Length is given 5 meter, breadth is given 2.5 meter and width is given or height, is given 1.25 meter. You are asked to calculate the capacity. Capacity means volume. Volume is the space occupied by the object. So here capacity means volume. Volume is L into V into H, length into breadth into height. You will get 5 meter into 2.5 meter into 1.25 meter. While multiplying 5 into 2.5, we can for calculation we can just neglect the decimal and you can just multiply 5 into 25 into 125. You will get 15,625. Meter into meter into meter, you will get meter cube. Now we have to place the decimal. Here we have one decimal, here 2 digits after the decimal. So altogether 1, 2, 3. So you have to place the decimal after 3 digits from the left. 1, 2, 3. So here we will get the answer 15.625 meter cube. Now in the same question you are asked to calculate the answer in liters. We have the relation connecting meter cube and liter. That is 1 meter cube is 1000 liter. So this is a relation connecting the SI unit of volume and liter. So you need to by heart, you have to study this relation. So 1 meter cube is 1000 liter. So what will be 15.625 meter cube? What you have to do for converting meter cube into liter? Just multiply by 1000. While multiplying you can know, you can remove the decimal. So you will get 15625 liters is the final answer. Next question number 2. Here you can see a solid silver piece is immersed in a water containing in a cylinder, measuring cylinder. The level of the water rises from 50 ml. So initial level of the water is 50 ml. After immersing the object, that is a silver piece, it rises to 62 ml. 62 ml. So from 50 it rises to 60 ml. Find the volume. So how will you find? It's very easy. Volume is equal to, here we don't want to find use the formulas because this is a displacement method. 62 ml minus 50 ml. 62 minus 50 will get 12 ml. And the volume, we have to write the volume in centimeter cube. So we have the formula 1 ml is 1 centimeter cube. So 12 ml means 12 centimeter cube. That's it. Question number 3. Find the volume of liquid present in a dish of dimension. Dimension means length, breadth, height. For a dish, the word dimension means the length of the dish, breadth of the dish and height of the dish is given 10 centimeter, 10 centimeter and 5 centimeter. You are asked to find the volume. So volume is L into B into H. That is 10 into 10 into 5. You will get 10 into 10 is 100. 100 into 5, 500 centimeter cube. Centimeter into centimeter into centimeter. 500 centimeter cube. If you want to convert to liter, 1 centimeter cube is 1 liter. So 500 centimeter cube is 500. 1 centimeter cube is 1 milliliter. So 500 centimeter cube is 500 milliliter. Next question number 4. A rectangular field. So they are showing a rectangular field. of length 60 meter and breadth 35 meter. Find the area. Area, formula for area of a rectangle is L into B, length into breadth. We can just calculate 60 meter into 35 meter. You will get the answer 60 into 35, 2100. Meter into meter, meter square. So the area of the field is 2100 meter square. Next, question number 5. You can see the diagram in the textbook. Here you are asked to find the approximate area of the irregular lamina for which boundary lines is drawn on the graph paper shown in figure 1.16. So here, as we know, first we have to count the number of full squares, then we have to count the number of half and more than half squares, then count it all together. We will get 21 squares. You know, 1 square is 1 centimeter square. So 21 square means total is 21 centimeter square. So from question number 6, we are going to do the numericals related to density. Up to question number 5, we are finding the volume and area of particular objects. From question number 6, we are going to start with the numericals of density. We have the formula for density. Density is equal to mass divided by volume. So first question number 6. A piece of brass of volume. So volume is given 30 centimeter cube. Has mass. Mass is given 252 gram. Find the density. The question is, we have to find the density in gram per centimeter cube and kilogram per meter cube. Since we are provided with the centimeter cube and gram, we will find the density in gram per centimeter cube. We have the formula density is equal to mass by volume. Mass is 252 gram divided by volume is 30 centimeter cube. So when you divide 252 divided by 30, you will get the answer 8.4. Now what is the unit? Here you can see what is the unit. Gram per centimeter cube. So our first answer is okay. Now we are asked to find the answer in kilogram per meter cube. We have the formula. Next formula you have to by heart. 1 gram per centimeter cube is 1000 kilogram per meter cube. So this formula also you are supposed to by heart. Okay, 1 gram per centimeter cube is 1000 kilogram per meter cube. So we got 8.4 gram per centimeter cube. How will you convert to kilogram per meter cube? Just multiply. Multiply by 1000. 84 into 1000. So when you multiply 84 into 1000, 8.4 into 1000. Neglecting the decimal, we can just write 84 and 3 zeros. Now what you have to do? Place one decimal. From the last, place one decimal. So you will get 8400 kilogram per meter cube is the final answer. Next question number 7. The mass of an iron ball. Mass is given 312 gram. The density of the iron. Density is given 7.8 gram per centimeter cube. Find the volume. You are asked to find the volume. So first of all, we have to check whether the given physical quantities are in the same unit. Here it is gram per centimeter cube. Here also it is in gram. So you don't want to change the values. Now the basic formula for density. Density is mass divided by volume. We are asked to find the volume. That means we have to cross multiply volume divided by volume when it comes to the left hand side. Just opposite is equal to division will become multiplication, or you can just cross multiply. So we can write volume is equal to mass by density. Okay, so volume is mass by density. What is our mass? 312 gram divided by what is our density? 7.8 gram per centimeter cube. Now when you divide 312 divided by 7.8, you will get the answer 40. Now here gram and gram will cancel and the remaining is centimeter cube. You already know the volume. Either the unit of volume is either meter cube or centimeter cube or liter. So here the density is given in centimeter cube. So the volume is in centimeter cube. Next question number A. A cork has a volume. Volume is given 25 centimeter cube. The density of cork. Density is given 0.25 gram per centimeter cube. Find the mass. You are asked to find the mass. Again you can see the units are same. This is centimeter cube. This is gram per centimeter cube. So we have to find the mass. Again all of you should write the basic formula first. Density equals mass by volume. And you are asked to find the mass. So just cross multiply. So mass is equal to cross multiplying divided by volume. When it goes to the LHS, left hand side, full form of LHS. When it goes to LHS, division will become multiplication. So we can write density into volume. So now we can substitute mass is equal to density is 0.25 gram per centimeter cube multiplied by volume. Volume is 25 centimeter cube. Now we can cancel centimeter cube. So 0.25 into 25. You will get the answer 6.25 gram. The remaining value is gram. Remaining unit. So you will get the answer 6.25 gram. Next question number 9. The mass of 5 liter of water is 5 kg. It is given 5 liter of water is 5 kg. So here you can see liter is the SI or unit of volume. So volume is given 5 liter and mass is given, the mass of 5 liter of water is 5 kg. Mass is 5 kg. We are asked to find the density of water in gram per centimeter cube. So first what we have to do, we have to convert this into gram and centimeter cube. What is 5 kg? 5 kg is 1 kg is 1 kilogram means 1000 gram. So 5 kilogram means 5000 gram. So we got the mass in gram. Now 5 liter. You know 5 liter is 5000 milliliter. As you know 1 liter is 1000 milliliter. Since 1 liter is 1000 milliliter, 5 liter is 5000 milliliter. And you know for doing the numerical, the volume should be either in meter cube or centimeter cube. So we are going to convert it into centimeter cube. So here you can see we have the formula 1 ml is 1 centimeter cube. Right. So we have 5000 ml. 5000 ml. So how much centimeter cube? 5000 centimeter cube. So we got volume in 5000 centimeter cube and mass in gram. Now we have to find the density. Density is equal to mass by volume. Mass is 5000 gram divided by volume is 5000 centimeter cube. Here we can cancel both 5000 and 5000. When both numerator and denominator get cancelled, we will get 1. So 1 gram per centimeter cube is the answer. Next question number 10. A cubical tank. How will you draw a cube? A cubical tank of side 1 meter. So length 1 meter, breadth 1 meter and height, length, breadth, height, both are 1 meter. So that is the particularity of a cube. Length, breadth and height are same. Filled with 800 kg of liquid. So first we have to find the volume. Find the volume of the cube. How will you find the volume? L into B into H. Length into breadth into height. 1 meter into 1 meter into 1 meter. You will get 1 into 1 into 1, 1. Meter into meter into meter, meter cube. So we got the volume is 1 meter cube. And mass is given in the question 800 kilogram. Okay, 800 kilogram. Find the density of liquid in kilogram per meter cube. So direct question, density is equal to mass by volume. Mass is 800 kilogram and volume is 1 meter cube. 800 by 1, 800. So final answer you will get 800 kilogram per meter cube. Next, question number 11. A block of iron has dimension 2 meter into 0.5 meter into 0.25 meter. So they are saying about a cuboid. Length is given 2 meter, breadth is given 0.5 meter and height is given 0.25 meter. Dimension means it's another word for volume. Okay, so how will you find the volume? L into B into H, that is 2 into 0.5 into 0.25. So when you multiply it, you will get, while multiplying this 2 into 0.5 into 0.5, 2 into 5 10, then 1 decimal. So you will get 1 into 0.25. So by multiplying you will get the answer. Volume is 0.25 meter into meter into meter. You will get the answer meter cube. Now the density of the iron is given. Density is given 7.8 gram per centimeter cube. Find the mass of the block. So here we are going to the next stage of problems. Here you can see volume is given in meter cube and density is given in gram per centimeter cube. So we are not able or allowed to do the calculation with the different units. One is in meter cube, one is in centimeter. So what we have to do is, first either we have to convert meter cube to centimeter cube, or we have to convert gram per centimeter cube to kilogram per meter cube. I think this is easy to convert because we have the formula 1 gram per centimeter cube is 1000 kilogram per meter cube. So what will be 7.8 gram per centimeter cube? How will you do? Just multiply by 1000. So discarding the decimal, 78 multiply by 1000, 3 zeros. Then we have to place one decimal. So you will get 7800 kilogram per meter cube. Now we have the formula. So from here volume we got it is 0.25 meter cube and the density we convert gram per centimeter cube to kilogram per meter cube. So we have the density is given 7800 kilogram per meter cube. Now you can see both the values are in the same unit, meter cube, meter cube. Now we can substitute. Density is equal to mass by volume. Volume is equal to we are asked to find the mass. Mass is equal to cross multiply density into volume. What is our density? 7800 kilogram per meter cube into volume is 0.25 meter cube. Now we can cancel meter cube, meter cube. 7800 multiply by 0.25, you will get the answer 1950 unit kilogram. Question number 12. Here also we are using the measuring cylinder to find the volume. A mass of lead piece, mass of a lead piece is given 115 gram. When it is immersed into a measuring cylinder, the water level rises from 20 ml. So, initial level of the water is 20 ml. After immersing the lead piece, the water level rises to 30 ml. So, from that it is clear which physical quantity is given. Volume. Volume is 30 ml minus 20 ml, that is 10 ml, that is 10 centimeter cube. I am not repeating the same formula again and again. 1 ml is 1 centimeter cube. So 10 ml is 10 centimeter cube. Now you are asked to find the volume of the lead piece. So we got the volume of the lead piece is 10 centimeter cube. Then we are asked to find the density. What is density? Mass by volume. Mass is 115 gram per volume is 10 centimeter cube. Any number divided by 10, we can just simply add one decimal. So you will get 11.5 gram per centimeter cube. But in the question, you can see you are asked to find the density in kilogram per meter cube. So what we have to do? We have to convert 11.5 gram per centimeter cube. We should convert it into kilogram per meter cube. How will you convert? From gram per centimeter cube to kilogram per meter cube. Just multiply by 1000. 11.5 into 1000. Neglecting the decimal, we just add, write 115, 3 zeros of the 1000. Now we have one decimal point. So we will get the answer. We have to place one decimal over here. We will get 11500. That is 11,500 unit kilogram per meter cube. Final answer. Question number 13. The density of copper. So density is given 8.9 gram per centimeter cube. What will be its density in kilogram per meter cube? So no substitution. Just we have asked to convert gram per centimeter cube to kilogram per meter cube. What we have to do? We have the formula 1 gram per centimeter cube is 1000 kilogram per meter cube. So 8.9 gram per centimeter cube equals 8.9 into 1000. So neglecting the decimal, 89, then these 3 zeros. Now we have to place a decimal. So you get 8,900 kilogram per meter cube. So up to question number 13, we are doing with the problems related to density, mass by volume. Now question number 14 onwards, the next 5 problems are related to speed. We study the formula for speed. Speed is equal to distance travelled by time taken. And the SI unit of distance is meter and time is second. So SI unit of speed is meter per second. So from that, question number 14. Question number 14, a car travels a distance 15 km. So distance is given 15 km in 20 minutes. So time is given 20 minutes. Find the speed of the car in, we have to find speed in kilometer per hour and meter per second. So we have to find the answer in both kilometer per hour and meter per second. So first we have to do, already the distance is given in kilometer. So what we have to do, we have to convert time. Time is given in minute. We have to convert it into hour. Okay, so first we have to convert 20 minutes equals how many hours? So we have to convert minute to hour. You know, 60 minutes is 1 hour. So how will you convert minute to hour? Small to big. We have to divide by 60. So 20 divided by 60. You will get the answer 0.33. It will go on. So that much hours. So how will you find the speed? Speed is equal to distance by time. Distance is 15 kilometer and time we convert minute to hour, it is 0.33 hours. So when you multiply, divide 15 by 0.33, you will get 45 point decimals. 45, 45, likewise it will go on. So we can round it up and we can write it as 45 kilometer per hour. So we got the first answer in kilometer per hour. Next, we have to find the same answer in meter per second. So we got the answer 45 kilometer per hour. Now we have to convert this kilometer per hour to meter per second. So again, let me say, this is a basic concept how to convert kilometer per hour to meter per second. You know how many meters make 1 kilometer? You know, 1000 meter is 1 kilometer. So to convert meter to kilometer, we can write 1000 meter instead of kilometer. 1 kilometer is 1000 meter. And how many seconds make 1 hour? 60 seconds, 1 minute, again 60 minutes, 1 hour. So if you want to convert hour to second, we can write 60 into 60 seconds. I repeat, 1000 meter is 1 kilometer. So we are going to convert basic concept. We are going to convert 1 kilometer per hour to meter per second. How will you convert? So 1 kilometer is 1000 meter. 1 hour is 60 into 60 seconds. Now we can cancel 1 0, 2 zeros. Here we can cancel 2 zeros. So finally we will get 10 by 6 into 6, 36. Okay, that much meter per second. Now I think we can again cancel. We can cancel by 2, divided by 2. So 5 2s are 10 and 36. How many 2s are there in 36? 18. So you will get 5 by 18 meter per second. So we got 1 kilometer per hour is 5 by 18 meter per second. So this is another important, very important formula you need to study. 1 kilometer per hour is 5 by 18 meter per second. We have one more formula. Actually, I am saying this right now because it will be useful for the next problem. Just reverse. If you are asked to convert 1 meter per second, how will you convert a kilometer per hour? It is just inverse 18 by 5 kilometer per hour. So if you want to convert meter per second to kilometer per hour, just multiply the given quantity by 18 by 5. If you want to convert 1 kilometer per hour to meter per second, multiply by 5 by 18. So you need to study only one formula. You just want to study the first formula. That is how to convert kilometer per hour to meter per second. It is multiplying the given number by 5 by 18. So what will be reverse? If you want to convert meter per second to kilometer per hour, 18 by 5. So if you by heart one formula, you can easily convert the other one. So our question is, we have to convert 45 kilometer per hour. We have to convert it into meter per second. So what we have to do? Multiply 45 into 5 by 18. When you multiply it, you will get the answer 12.5. 12.5 meter per second. Final answer after converting 45 kilometer per hour, converting to meter per second, just to multiply the given value in kilometer per hour to 5 by 18. 45 into 5, you will get the answer. Divided by 18, you will get the answer 12.5 meter per second. Question number 50. How long? How long means you are asked to find the time. The train will take to travel a distance. Distance is given 200 kilometer. With a speed. Speed is given 60 kilometer per hour. You are asked to find how long. Time is equal to question mark. Here you can see distance is in kilometer and time is also kilometer per hour. So no need to convert. First add the basic formula. Speed is equal to distance by time. From here you are asked to find time. Cross multiply. Time is equal to distance by speed. So distance by speed. What is our distance? 200 divided by 60. So here you can cancel 200, 10 and 60. So you will get 20 divided by 6. So when you merely divide 20 divided by 6, the final answer will be 0.333. It will go on. But the time, it is better to mention with hour and minute. So what we have to do is we have to do the calculation. That is 20 divided by 6. 6 3s are 18. So the balance 2. So we will get 3 hour and 2. That is 2, we can say that is 20 minutes. 2.20. So this value, when you are writing in terms of time, we have to write 3 hour and 20 minutes. Either you can just divide it 20 divided by 6, you will get 0.333. Sorry, 3.333 you will get. So, but it is not the correct way of mentioning the time. So, we just want to divide 20 divided by 6. The numerator, what we are getting, the answer is hour. So, 3 hour. And remaining 2 minutes. It is not 2. We have written 20 minutes. Now, question number 16. A boy travels with a speed. Speed is given 10 meter per second for 30 minutes. Time is given 30 minutes. We have to find the distance. Distance is question mark. So here you can see speed is given in meter per second. But here the time is given in minute. So what we have to do? We have to convert minute to second. What we have to do? Minute into 60. 1 minute is 60 seconds. So 30 minutes is 30 into 60 you will get 6 into 3, 18. Then 2 zeros, 1800 seconds. So the time is in seconds, speed is also in meter per second. So we can calculate distance. Basic formula, speed is equal to distance by time. Distance is equal to speed into time. What is our speed? Speed is 10 meter per second. Okay, and time 1800 seconds. Now second can cancel. 10 into 1800. You will get 18,000 meter. So the distance traveled by the boy is 18,000 meter. In a textbook you can see the answer in kilometer also. It has not been asked, but if you want you can write it. Here you can see 1000, 18,000. These 3 zeros we can write it as kilo. It's an easy method, or you have to divide by 1000. Converting meter to kilometer, we have to divide by 1000. But when you are going to higher class, you have to do all this calculation as a mental work. So here you can see at the end it is 3 zeros, means instead of these 3 zeros you can say K, kilo. Kilo is 1000. So you can write 18 kilometer. This is a simple way of converting meter to kilometer. Next, question number 7. Express 36 kilometer per hour to meter per second. I already explained the same question, same pattern in question number 14. I told how will you convert kilometer per hour to meter per second. It is very easy. Converting kilometer per hour to meter per second. Just multiply the given value 36 into 5 by 80. I think if you have any doubt why I took this 5 by 80, you have to refer question number 14. So just multiply the given number into 5 by 80. We can cancel it. 18 2s are 36. 5 into 2 10. So easily we got 10 meter per second. So 36 kilometer per hour is also known as 10 meter per second. Now question number 18. Just reverse they are asking. Express 15 meter per second to kilometer per hour. If you are asked to convert kilometer per hour to meter per second, multiply by 5 by 18. So what will be meter per second to kilometer per hour? Just take the reverse. 15 given number into 5 by 18. Here we have to take 18 by 5. Okay, just opposite. Here 5 and 15 will get cancelled. Here you will get, how many 5s are there? In 15, 3 5s. 18 into 3, you will get 54 kilometer per hour. So we can convert 15 meter per second to kilometer per hour, that is 54 kilometer per hour. The same pattern, we have one question. Question number 17 in the exercise. Under the short answer, long answer questions. Last question in the answer the following. Question number 17 from answer the following. It is a car travels with a speed 12 meter per second. The speed of the car is 12 meter per second. While a scooter speed is given 36 kilometer per hour. Which of the two is faster? Since both are given in different units, we cannot compare it. So what we have to do? Either we can convert kilometer per hour to meter per second or meter per second to kilometer per hour. So I am just going to convert kilometer per hour to meter per second. What we have to do for converting kilometer per hour to meter per second? We have to multiply by 5 by 18. So we got 36 into 5 by 18. While cancelling 18 into 2, 36. 5 into 2, 10. 10 meter per second. So here we can see the speed of the car is 12 meter per second and we got the speed of the scooter is 10 meter per second. That means 36. Don't merely say that okay, this is 12, this is 36. The bigger one is 36. It's absolutely wrong. We have to convert it into meter per second. Now both are in same unit. 12 and 10, which is the greatest? Obviously car. 12 is having the speed 12 meter per second. Hope all of you understood all the problems. Thank you.